Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this. This is Astroneer. It has been... I was a big person into this game when it first was early access, and then when they released, they changed a lot of stuff, and it was janky, hard to play, and they actually contacted me and said, would you like to be, we're going to be sending you something. Please send us your address. And a lot of people got, packages from them. But after I didn't get mine and I contacted them and I said, do I actually get one? They then ghosted me. So, yay. But it is still fun. It's just a different focus on what it was before. There's no danger on this world, really. I mean, there is. But there's no danger of the sort that, no sandstorms, no monsters, no hideous things. Now, the world is strange and unusual. So I will show you some things real quick just here at the forefront. This is a big pit, a big rift in the earth, that goes like way down. And I've gone down there, and unfortunately it's not really exciting. It's just... you get down there and there's just holes that fall down into the earth. And actually, this part up here on the mountaintop, was this the mountaintop that I was just on? The other side looks pretty cool too. Oh, here's my garden. A quote-unquote garden. I don't know if plants that you get seeds of actually try to kill you if you plant them. These things try to actively murder you when they're under the surface and you come across them. That's not trying to murder me. So I don't know. But that's my garden. Oh, wait. There we are. Because I have a different seed too. Okay, apparently I gotta keep that up while I do this, because we're gonna go plant this. We're gonna go plant this right here. Can be planted or researched. Okay, I gotta get closer to it then. Well, I want to plant it. So, alrighty. Plant. There we go. And boom. Alright. Now it's gonna grow into a dagger root, which will probably try to actively kill me if I get too close to it. Which, I mean, that's fine. It's just acting out part of its nature. Now there are lots of other things, but I got an achievement for research. One thing I have been doing, this the main thing that I wanted to show you. I finally started digging deep into the earth. Not just a little bit deep, I mean very deep. Not some of these just make a tiny pit. I delved way deep under the earth, and we're going to go in there and we're going to look at it. I got an achievement for it. Only 26% of all players of Astroneer have gotten underneath the mantle on the first planet. And that's kind of vital for playing the game. So a lot of people aren't doing this whole thing. Now down here, I wanted to show as well, because this is another deep pit, but is cool as it is, being a deep pit. And I'm having a lot of troubles with my allergies, but you'll fall far beneath the surface, and so no. On the other hand, this is where I started to go adventuring and looking for resources underneath the surface. And so I'm going, oh, I hate the way it does that. There are times when it's okay to slide. Most of the time you go slide and you're in trouble. So this is just underneath the surface. And it's looking okay. It's looking cool, but it's still, we're just barely underneath the surface. There's well, we're on our way. And so we keep going down. There's a lot of stuff down here. A lot of things, more of those. There's quartz. There's all sorts of research to be picked up. Is that, oh, it's still just debris. I need to get a grinder so I can start grinding the stuff up and then make a thing to sell it at a selling thing. All sorts of resources in the walls, stuff to get, but at this point I said, you know what, I want to go actually seeing things. They've made a lot of changes. I want to see what there is, what is available. And again, my apologies, like I said, I'm lucky that with my allergies, you see there's a lot of stuff to be found up here. But I don't really have sinus issues, and my eyes don't really get itchy and scratchy. Oh, holes in the earth, and you can see a line down there, can't you? But my throat is really sore from coughing and coughing and coughing, and it's harder to breathe. Oh no! Okay, here's something that I was an idiot about. You see my backpack? Oh, that was a good jump. Take a look at that. My backpack's full. I cannot pick anything up to carry. So, we're not going to run all the way back to the base. That would be asking for too much. But we are going to make it up back here so I can dump the stuff, because there is a tractor, not a tractor, I have a buggy, and I have a buggy with a rover seat, and then I also made a tractor. You know what? I made the tractor. I should have taken the tractor out here. It's okay. I got to show you some of the countryside on the way. You got to see some of the stuff that's here. You know what? We're on the way. I need research, because there's a lot of stuff I still have to build. And a lot of the things, of course, you can't find on this base planet. I have to go traveling to other worlds to get the resources that I need to make the technology that I need. Like if I want to make a generator, I have a small generators right now. A larger generator, larger or medium generator that burns carbon instead of just organic material, that you can only get from another planet here. Now, because I have so much stuff happening here, do I have any organics? I've been trying to organize, but I'm not, as you can see. Well, alrighty then. We'll just dump this stuff right here. I have a lot of seeds because I wanted to have a lot of friends. Well, I had 2 spots. My apologies. See, we got rid of all this. Got rid of all this. That's a nice thing. And that's oxygen tank. You know, I'm fine. I'm fine. So, on my gun, I have that that's full of soil and this that's full of soil. Might need soil. So, as much fun as it would be to have soil, we don't. Now, the battery. Oh. Okay. Attach to us, charge up the battery. Very good. Alright. Not E. We have to aim at it properly, and then F to enter. Alright. Let's head to where we're going. That was back this way? Right? Maybe? No. Where am I headed? I don't know where I'm going. Okay, here we are. I know where I'm going now. And again, it's okay if the thing runs out of battery power. It's got its own power. So first it'll run through the battery, and then it'll run through its own power, and then I just have to get the battery charged, pop it back on there, and all I have to do to charge the battery is attach myself to this cord here, and then put the battery in my inventory. The rover runs faster and stuff, but as you can see, I gotta carry a tractor with this, and then I can put a medium storage container on it as well. So I'm not gonna take it down with me because I have a feeling that would probably be bad. Wow, it like didn't use any power. Very cool. Alright, so let's head back down. Where am I going? Oh, no. That was like me almost zooming to my death there. What was I thinking? That's why I don't like doing this whole sliding thing. Because if you miss, you're a deader. Okay, thank you. Alright. If you hear things outside, it's, again, I live in a society, as we all do. And I have neighbors because I live in a neighborhood. And that's fine. It's a good thing. I'm just, it's just, if you hear noise from outside, that's what you're hearing. Gosh darn it. There we are. Yay. And then I have if you see flying insects go by, you have to remember I have okay, now here's where it gets really dangerous. I gotta be careful. I keep my window open 24/7, 365. Okay, now you'll see this is starting to get pretty weird done underneath here, pretty big, and I had to really make me some pathways to travel around. Oh, and stuff like that. I mean, it just looks like a giant boulder. Is it? I don't know. Might be. Oh, top of my head's itchy. Then there's resources, of course. Nothing really too weird yet. Just primarily resources and the same plants that we keep seeing. So I said, you know what? Time to keep going down. So I did. Now, like I said, I gotta really watch my travel here, because as much as the things that are around here may not be strange and unusual. Okay, anyway, out of here. The landscape is starting to get unusual. A lot of drop-offs. A lot of very, very unusual places to be. But I was determined. I wanted to keep going down into the earth. I'd never been this far. I've been playing this game, at first it was a long time, but then they changed, and it was really hard to play, because when you used the terrain gun, you would start jitter dancing, and then if you weren't careful, of course, it would send you jitter dancing to your death. So it was not a ton of fun to play. But they've gotten a lot better. I have to give them that. And from here, I just decided, you know what? Natural pathways and tunnels. I hope there's nothing flying out of the air and landing on my forehead. My apologies. Again, like I say, I keep this open 24/7, 365. Then I started discovering all these large purple things that were poking through the soil. Now I have to be really careful here. Those are very, very tiny. I wonder why they look so small. It's like they're very far away. And then there were more and more of these purple things, and I discovered they kind of look like mushrooms, except they're buried. And mushrooms grow underground, sort of, but not like as mushrooms. I mean, look at that up there. That was completely buried. I know it's not. But as you can see, now there's all these giant mushrooms growing out of the ground. Oh, and one of those green things that I have on the surface, that's what that sound is when it's actively trying to kill you. So, boy, I don't know where it is that it's actively trying to kill me, but it does want me to die. Okay, this is a research item that I gotta carry back up. It's worth a lot. How much? Oh, I have a lot of research. I could take a look at these things. Like, that's for automation and digitizing power sensors, button repeaters. It's like hokey smokes, the things that you can make large stuff, your large solar panels, platforms, large resource canisters. Oh, one of the big things they did, you press R, and now you have this. So you can put down a compass that'll show you where everything is. Luckily, if you don't want that, you can also get rid of it, but there's your mission log, tells you what active things that you're trying to do. Oh, so I'll go back to landing pad and I can get that. It is a reward. And these are all my active things. Arm myself, print auto arms, and unlock and print a packager. So that's kind of cool that they do that. Definitely a thumbs up. So I was going adventuring down here, taking a look at stuff. And it's dangerous when you're first landing because of the one plant that just is actively trying to murder you when you get close. I can't remember if I went any deeper though. We'll find out, won't we? We'll even possibly go a little deeper. Here we go. Yeah, I changed my method of digging downward. At first I was just digging outward and leaving the ground flat. And that allows you to collect soil. But if you flatten the ground in front of you, it also clears the way. Just not as pleasantly as otherwise. No, there's a doggy outside though. There's an animal that is actively, well, not an animal, but that plant thing that is actively trying to murder me. Oh! There is something that's flying around, so there's probably a mosquito. I had a mosquito in here earlier trying to cause damage to my body, so. Ooh. So I did keep going downward. These are some extremely angled pathways here. Holy smokes. But we're deep within the earth. And there's still just the same kind of resources that you would find. Aside from these things. These are, like, they have that, and, like, if you dig them up like that, some of them actually have research things at their base. What is this more? Just debris. But I was just looking around here trying to see if anything had changed. And then, yeah, for whatever reason, the mushrooms are green over here. How odd. Music is strange and unusual as well. Ah, oh. Echolocation, I guess. No, put that back. I'll keep it for now. Okay. Beacon. Beacons are, you know, they're okay. Oxygen filters in case you run out. Power cells, always handy. Oh, another canister for more soil. More oxygen filters. Thank you. How do we get rid of that thing now? Every once in a while it lights up, but then it won't again. How do I make you go away? Okay, there. That was neat, but yeah, there's, other than that, it's, well, what is that over there? Oh, it's this, like, copper or aluminum thingy. Oh, hello. In case I decide to drag it back up. Now, did I go further? Or was just this as far as I'd gotten? Holy smokes. I must have already picked that one up. Okay. Can't remember how to put it down except from running away from it. Well, let's take a look and see what's further, and then possibly we will dig our way down further a bit. I don't have any compound. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. I just suddenly realized, yeah, no compound. So first we've got to see if we can find some compound down here. Okay, I see no evidence of compound there. That's just me panicking. There is compound here to be found. The problem is just founding it. Being silly with words there. Whoa, okay. It's over there and it wants to murder me, so I cannot go over there. Okay, I was just hoping against hope that there might be some compound there. Well, alright, we'll just run up here a little further, put that away so I can actually run with some speed. And then, of course, we'll just drop the things we don't need when/if I find any. I can't. All I can blame this on is, well, don't want to really blame it on anything, but there you go. But I am on a sub-therapeutic dosage of my ADHD medicine right now, and it's bothersome and I don't like it, but there you go. So it's harder for me to concentrate and it's harder for me to focus, which makes it harder for me to remember, which makes it harder for me to think. And I don't know if there is a mosquito flitting and flying around. Again, my apologies. If there isn't, I'm just freaked out because I keep seeing it flying around. So, okay, now we have these things, so we can head back down. That was some good air I caught there. Thumbs up. I don't mind sliding to some degree. The problem is at this speed and such, though, if you have to make any fast turns, you can be badly hosed and you're off the edge and you're heading to the ground at terminal velocity before you have a chance to go, oh, that's not a good thing. Ooh, that was some big air. All right. Can I continue to get me some big air here? Ooh, okay. I need to be careful because I sure can. Okay. So we may still be heading downward. I don't know. It's hard to say. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, it's up there-ish. Which means there. Yeah. I don't think so, buddy. Just a seed? Or not even a seed, just a research sample. And thank you for having watched the first part of this two-part episode of Astroneer, a very cool third-person crafting survival game? Crafting minus the survival? Anyway, I know the action cuts off abruptly because the action does cut off abruptly, but while the action cuts off abruptly, the action does not cut off abruptly. Part 2 is coming up tomorrow. Thumbs up for that. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a definite thumbs up.